So I'm here today to show you different ways, different drills, and different techniques, how to get your first strict ring muscle up. My name's Shane Lee, I'm a personal trainer, here to take you to that next level strength and fitness. So before we start, guys, one of the things that obviously we do struggle with, and when I've struggled with it in the past, is the grip, yeah? Obviously getting that false grip, getting the wrist round the ring, and then once the feet come off the floor, like I said, it's quite hard to hold onto that ring or at least keep that false grip. So one of the things that I use with my clients and myself, we use liquid chalk. Yeah, we shake the bottle up, okay, take the lid off, put it on the hands. As you can see, I've already got it on. Yeah, it's a bit wet, just rub it around the wrist, obviously where the wrist make contact with the rings. Let it set for about 20 to 25 seconds and it'll chalk up. And like I said, you'll notice you'll get a lot more grip. Okay guys, so before we start our strict ring muscle up journey, the first thing we need to do and learn and understand is the false grip. If we can't get the false grip, we're not going to be able to develop and progress that strict ring muscle up. So what I do, I get my ring, okay, I'm gonna put the wrist right down on the ring. So I don't want that neutral grip that we usually use when we do chin-ups or pull-ups. I want to get the wrist right over the ring like that. Yeah, wrap the hand round the ring, and then once I've done that, I just want you to kind of just come down a little bit, just put some weight down on the ring so we can feel it. Okay, and then once I've done one, do the second, same again, put the wrist right over, yeah, secure the hand round the ring. And always remember, when we start, whether we're doing the baby muscle up, the actual muscle up, or any of the accessory work, we always come down and we rotate the shoulders so the knuckles are always facing out. And as we begin to pull up, yeah, we start to rotate the rings, yeah, making sure the knuckles are facing each other. And as we do the transition, coming through, shoulders over, wrists go out. Okay, so the first move we're going to do, guys, obviously we need to learn the mechanics of the strict ring muscle up without putting too much tension on the ring. So what we can do, we can keep the feet on the floor and do something called a baby muscle up. So I'm going to come down, okay, nice and light, nice and low, making sure I've got my false grip secure, okay, my body is upright, and all I'm doing, I'm pulling up, turning the rings to the chest. And then once I'm in that position, hold it for a second, and then coming through there, making sure the ball of my feet are on the ground, the heels are up, and I'm going to slowly and start to extend, pushing up, holding it for a second, coming down into that low end dip, okay, feet on the floor, once I've held it for a second, and then falling back under the rings. Hold that for a second, coming back down, locking the arms out, okay, turning the rings, and that is my baby muscle up, guys, okay, yeah? Remember, keep it slow, yeah, just because the feet are on the ground, yeah, it doesn't mean we need to go quick, because I can guarantee, once you've got that false grip on, you tuck the feet off the floor, it will be all about the strength, it will be slow, guys, okay, yeah? So the next stage is the negative muscle up, okay? So we need to learn the transition. The transition is the hardest part, where we're coming up to the rings, and then from there, we've got to kind of pull ourselves a little bit more, push ourselves a little bit more up, and bring the shoulders through, okay, yeah? Also, unfortunately, gravity is not our friend when we come to do this move, but obviously, if we start from top end and come down and try to learn it, okay, yeah? That is a better way to progress to learn that transition. So same again, I want the rings a little bit low. Yeah, just maybe in line with the chest. From there, I'm gonna jump up. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. So on that hollow position, shoulder blades back, I'm coming down slowly into that dip, bend the legs, then from there, slowly leaning back, securing that false grip. So I'm there, and then coming down nice and slow. I'm resting, guys, okay? Yeah, still making sure I'm turning the rings how they need to be turned when I'm going through the mechanics. Muscle up is obviously doing some time under tension, pull-ups with the false grip, and also practicing the dips, okay? So I'm gonna secure my false grip. Remember, use the chalk, okay, some liquid chalk or powder chalk, whatever you got, just to help hold that false grip. From there, I'm going to secure my false grip. I'm going to hang, okay, shoulder blades in. I'm pulling up, hold it for a second, and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulder blades in, pulling again, and up, hold it, 1 second, and down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down, guys, yeah? Usually I aim for 5 in total, 5 reps, securing that false grip to help build my strength, to get that strict ring muscle up. It's important that we do the dips as well, because when we've done the transition in the muscle up, yeah, obviously we've got to push up to complete the full move, guys, yeah? So I've got the rings quite low, okay? Remember, I'm on my toes, I'm just gonna have a little bend in the legs, I'm gonna jump up and push up, engage that core, yeah? Make sure I've got my stomach engaged, my chest is up, and I'm coming down into that dip. Hold for a second, squeeze the rings, tricep, and back up. Coming into that hollow position every time, nice and slow. Exhaling, breathing out, that's a push up, pushing the rings into the pockets, and down slow. Okay, same again, I want to aim for 5, yeah? Remember, it is a very advanced exercise, yeah? It can be quite challenging. If you're only getting 2 or 3 out, just maybe do it in 1 rep, 2 reps, and that can be another challenge for you to build up to those 5 reps, just to build that push, that extension strength, guys. Okay, guys, so we've gone over the false grip, we've gone over the negative muscle up, yeah, just kind of getting used to that transition, yeah, starting from the top, coming down. We've gone over the false grip pull-ups, the dips, yeah, just a bit of accessory work to build that strength up so we're good through that full range of motion. So the next bit now is the actual muscle up itself, okay, yeah? The trickiest part of the strict ring muscle up is the transition. So sometimes it helps us with a bit of a jump, a bit of a boost, just for us, for our shoulders and our body, just to get used to the mechanics, guys, before we put that full weight, full strain. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna secure my false grip again. I'm gonna kind of come down, okay, like I did on my baby muscle up at the very start, okay? And I wanna make sure the rings are directly under from where they're hanging. I've got my false grip. I'm gonna pull up a little bit of a jump and just kind of get myself into that low end dip. So 3, 2, 1, up. Hold it, making sure the shoulders are high, and then coming down nice and slow, okay? Doing that negative muscle up, guys, yeah? Don't worry about the dip, because we're trying to learn the transition, yes? We want to try and preserve as much energy as possible. So I'll do that one more time. False grip, secured, okay? I'm on the ball of my feet, looking forward, shoulder blades in, working on my breathing, little jump, coming through, hold that transition, and then back through, under, do the negative, and nice and slow, guys, okay, yeah? So that's basically what I'd want you to do, yeah? It's just get your body used to that transition before we actually go into it, guys, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I've got a box in front of me, yeah? I'm gonna use that box now to kind of start putting the weight all down onto the rings, but not too much pressure, and I can do that with a jump box, okay? So I'm gonna put my feet on the corner. I've got my false grip. I want my hips up, okay? So my core's engaged. I'm gonna be quite dynamic, okay? I'm gonna pull up to the rings, and then I'm gonna basically do the transition. I don't need to push, just keep it low, hold it, and then back down. So 3, 2, 1, up, catch, and then back down slowly. Doing the negative every time. Keep the shoulder blades in. Hips up, pulling up first, and then through the rings, and back down. Okay, and I want to basically be doing about 5 of them. Okay, there's 5 reps, back to back, making sure the hips are up, core's engaged, I've got that false grip, working on my breathing, making sure the shoulders are over the rings, and then once I've done the rep, coming back down, performing the negative, guys, keeping the shoulder blades retracted at the bottom. So guys, so once we've been, yeah, through all those different techniques, yeah, different techniques building up to that strict ring muscle up, doing the accessory work, doing the negatives, yeah, long as you're dedicated, committed, yeah, and stick to the plan, this is what we should be able to do, yeah, at the end of it. That is your strict ring muscle up, okay? So I hope you do well, guys. Yeah, keep us posted and let us know how you get on.